What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Mr. McGuinty's How-To Guides. I'm your host, P. McG, and today we're here to install the Shift Weight in the Mazdaspeed 3. Let's get to it. Okay, tools required to complete this installation are a 3/8 inch drive socket, 10mm socket or nut driver, and a 12mm socket or nut driver. Okay, first things first, go ahead and take the 10mm socket and loosen the hose clampet, attaching the airbox to the intake tube. Next, you'll want to unclip the mass airflow harness from the mass airflow sensor by unclipping it and sliding it away from you. Once it's unclipped, go ahead and tuck it out of the way. The directions may have you remove the whole airbox at once. I found it easier to remove the top portion of the airbox, that way you are lifting directly up rather than having to wiggle it out of the intake tube at the same time. Next, you'll want to squeeze the white retaining clip together and pull up. Once that's been completed, go ahead and slide the rubber stopper away from you. Next, you'll want to remove the rubber strap that's located directly below the bypass valve. Once all this has been completed, you should be able to wiggle the bottom portion of the airbox out of the engine bay. Next, it's recommended to put the car into either first gear or reverse, so it makes it easier for you to get to the bolts when removing the shift weight. Now, using your 12mm socket, go ahead and loosen the two bolts holding the shifter assembly in place. Once the bolts can be unfastened with your fingers, go ahead and do so while holding the shift weight so it doesn't fall down underneath the engine. Okay, now that that hulking monstrosity has been taken out, let's go ahead and throw in the brand new shiny piece of COBB awesomeness. Using your original 12mm bolts, go ahead and hand thread them back in place. And finally, go ahead and tighten them down to 15 pounds-foot of torque. Now reinstall the airbox by reversing the steps shown in this video. This concludes the install, but I highly suggest you stick around for the post-installation product review. Okay, this product got high marks in the following categories. Easy install. All you have to do is pull out the airbox, remove the old shift weight, throw in the new one, reinstall, and you're done. Better shifts. The reduction in weight in the shift weight actually allows for better shifts. Looks slick. Now, I know it's going to be buried in the engine bay, but just look at it. It's cool. And it's priced right. I mean, seriously, that cheap for something that gives you that much of a benefit? Think about it. And don't forget to stop by www.cobbtuning.com and check out all the other great products by Cobb. And finally, don't forget to stop by and check us out on YouTube. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you next install.